Oops. Welcome to everybody to Night Talk. I knew that was. I knew I'd screw that up. But anyway, welcome everybody to Night Talk. Tonight the coach is here.
Hello, everybody.
And Tony's here. We're not going to call Tony the new guy anymore because he's been here for over three times, right? So he can't be new.
No,
he's one of us.
He's got to wear a hat though. No.
Yeah. And if you want to join us live tonight, it's in Facebook, and you can just click on the link and follow the prompts, right? And you can join us live if you want to. That's up to you. And then we have a few things to talk about. At least I brought something. I don't know if you guys got together this week. Did you?
Very little, actually.
Really? Why? What happened?
Tony had a lot of
plowing.
Well, I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing something. You know that?
Like what?
Like down in Mass, right?
I spent. What did we spend? Like half the day together yesterday.
That was about it.
That's it.
That was the only time.
Huh?
I talked to him every day, and I think I saw him yesterday for a few hours. We went out to breakfast.
That's right. I saw a Pancake.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What happened?
Tony met Pancake.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's his main squeeze. That's his main squeeze.
Where's this Pancake girl? He says she wasn't there. I said she's not here today.
Oh, and she
was going out with friends. She was going out with a friend, so she stopped in, and I saw her down there. And I'm going like she's in the room when we sit. We sit. Yeah. She's in that little back room there, talking to one of the waitresses and stuff. And I'm going. She's going. I'm going.
So you met her. What you think?
I thought she was really nice.
Yeah, she's a nice lady. Nice lady.
Very nice.
The word out in the street is shingle, so I don't know.
Shingles?
Single.
Oh. I was going to say, I mean, don't old people get shingles?
Young people can too.
Oh, really? What are they anyway? Now that I'm asking about it, what are they?
Shingles?
Yeah.
They're in the same family as herpes.
They are?
Yeah. Well, they're the chicken pox. The chicken pox, when you get them, the virus stays dormant in you
forever.
About 30% of people later in life, their immune systems allow it to come to the surface, and they have a flare up. It's like a rash and very painful, I guess. My wife had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My nephew had it. My nephew, he was young too. That's why I said young people can get it.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never knew that.
And it's from, like Tony says, from the chicken pox, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
So, wow, that's weird. I never knew. Yeah. I never knew that. Well, speaking about that, there's no more happy endings in Derry. They shut down all the massage parlors in Derry. Do you know that 5 of them closed? They closed them all.
No.
Yeah, they did. It was on the news today.
I owe them money.
It was in the news today. All 5 of them. They're all Chinese people. They're all.
I didn't know there were massage parlors in Derry.
Yeah.
Where?
Just go by.
They're all. Yeah.
You see the shades down.
Yeah, you see the shades down. Actually, there's one right next to T-Bones.
Yeah.
There's one next to T-Bones. Yeah. There's another one across from the other.
Up by the Shell station there.
Yeah, the Vietnamese place.
Yes.
Across the street from there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all over the place.
That's across the street, right there.
Yeah.
I owe them money.
You do? Really? Oh, I didn't know they take an IOU. But
I've never gotten a massage of any kind ever.
Oh, sure you haven't. Everybody did.
No,
I had one. That's it.
Oh no, they're great. I did. I haven't had one in a long time, but I had a guy massage one time.
That's what I had.
Fucking weird, man.
I said, I'll pass.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was, professional, so he was.
Oh, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was.
He wasn't like, do you want to give a happy?
I mean,
he's a professional guy, but it's kind of like weird, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Trust me,
I'd rather be sore, I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is kind of weird though, when you think about it. When a guy rubbing you out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I was on a cruise, and Gail and I had one, and we're both in the rooms, and to give her the female and me the guy. I said, "Oh, well, wait a minute. What? Why don't you just give me the guy, the female, and her the guy? Why would you do that?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Why would you do that?
She got the girl and you got the guy?
Yeah, yeah." I says, "Well, time out here." I said, "Yeah." What's the sense in that? You know, I mean, if you only have a guy, then that's it. Like Joe says, it is what it is.
Right.
But they gave her the guy, the girl, and me the guy.
They might assume that you'd get jealous or something. I don't know.
The hell's wrong
I
with
wouldn't. You know, I
wouldn't think
the
of
way.
it.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother me. You know.
No, it wouldn't bother. It wouldn't bother you. But I wonder if they think they may have had incidents where people got jealous. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, maybe their hand slipped somewhere. You know, I mean, you know, well, it's oil, right? So it goes all over the place.
True.
Yeah,
True. It is oil.
And you know, speak about that. You know, because I do a lot of the different social media crap, and welcome to Instagram. You're on Instagram now. I didn't know that.
I lost track of it.
Yeah, you're on Instagram now.
What do you mean? You are me personally?
Yeah,
How the hell are you on Instagram?
you've got all kinds of followers on now on Instagram.
No, I don't have that. I don't have what do you call it either.
Yeah, I'm going to show it to you. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. You know, what's the difference? You know, what do you
I don't care.
I mean,
I don't care.
no, but
I don't know how I'm getting.
well, how come you get like how can you have 300 and something followers already? And you came out,
That's what I'm saying.
right? You know, you're very popular. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Tony,
You got to bite. You got to bite, Coach.
Yeah, I got a bite. All right,
Yeah.
right in my ass.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Did
What
you make it out tonight, Coach?
Yeah.
Or you just hang it out at home.
Hold on. It's you know what it says.
No, I
it's
didn't
a
actually.
D clock 537. Okay, you can follow the coach on Instagram, and actually you got two being followed already by Ronnie B and also songwriter Randy. So you got a couple of followers right now. Actually, you got 30. No, you got actually 58. You're 58
58
followers.
and counting.
Wow, you're popular.
58 and
Popular. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You don't have any social media stuff, do you, Tony?
No.
You don't do that? But why? You in the mafia or something like that?
If I was, I could. You think I'd tell you?
Speak about that. No, listen.
No such thing as a mafia.
No, I know that. I know. It's all bullshit. But you know what happened? I get, you know, I was going out and I listen to AM radio in the morning, right? You guys probably already know that. There's no more AM radio. It's gone.
No, get out.
Yeah. There's no more AM radio.
No, since when?
Since 2 days ago.
They didn't tell us that.
Yeah. They just shut the AM radio off in the car. No more AM radio anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That's weird. You know what I mean?
Very weird.
Yeah. So when you turn on the radio, you know, you got AM, FM,
static.
you got nothing. You just goes to FM. They took it right out. Oh, there you go. No wonder why. That's why he's getting the followers.
Wow.
Why? I understand now.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard
It's
time
the cool
seeing
factor.
I'm having a hard time in both.
With all the lighting, you mean?
All the lighting.
Yeah. That's the cool
A
factor.
lot of lighting.
So yeah, so that's what happened. I'm saying to myself, what the, you know, because I listened to it in the morning. I listened to a show in the morning, and sure
Come
enough,
on.
yeah, not there. No, it was nothing there. I mean, it was like weird.
I remember when I first got my first transistor radio. Remember the little transistor radios?
Yeah,
Tiny things.
yeah.
You get one station.
Yeah.
Well, mine was the one I would get was out of Lowell, LLH, WLLH, out of Lowell.
No, there used to be. I don't remember that one, but there used to be WRKO, right?
RKO was AM, yeah.
And there used to be WMX with who's the guy there? That guy, Woo Ginsburg. Remember him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So that's it. And there was a couple of others, but
I remember WLLH was out of Lowell.
But I'm surprised that
And my little transistor, one little on the side that you adjust it. You might get they use the RKO you'd get, and like there was 3 stations you'd get, and that, if you moved, you had a little head antenna come out. If you moved, you
lose
you lose your signal.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So and then
140 WLLH. 140 was the dial.
1510 WMEX was 1510.
1510?
Yeah, 1510. Yeah. That's
And this is what people tell us. I'm not that old, so
yeah. We heard this.
we just heard this. We heard this on what was it on Instagram or something? We heard
I
it.
don't think it will be. I don't think that would be on Instagram, but
Well, I don't know. I don't know how it got there.
That was a scuttlebutt around the water boiler.
yeah. And you guys both know that that woman there. She slept with 1,000 guys there. Bonnie Blue. So you know her, Tony?
No.
He doesn't get out much. Where's he go down the street, down the corner?
Well,
How can you not know her?
He's not allowed. He's not allowed by the gate.
No, but I mean,
I know Will Chamberlain was with 1,000 women, but I know
no, this woman, but she had all these guys come in the same day. She slept with over 1,000 guys in 24 hours.
no.
Right?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she did. It was filmed, right? And so,
Or I didn't know it was filmed.
well, they didn't really sleep with her. I mean, they just fucked her.
Grab a little tit and
Whatever. And then she, went at it, but
Moved on.
whatever. Oh, he's turning purple again.
huh?
No, but listen, she was offered. Somebody offered her $50,000 to fart in a jar and send it to them. I would do that. If, I mean, I'd take a shit inside the jar.
Jeez.
No,
What if he had corn the night before?
no. I mean, for $50,000. I mean, first of all, the guy had to be a sick fuck, right?
Oh, yeah.
Number one. But I mean, I think I'd even do it for $25. You know.
What you like, back? Well, 25,000.
No, I mean, who would even offer something like that if you think about it? Tony, what do you think about that?
I don't know what to think about it.
Is he Catholic?
Yeah.
Okay, he is. Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So I mean,
I'm
you know,
not religious.
we sometimes we have to interject with these little crazy notions, but I'm surprised that you didn't know her because
No.
well, now I understand. If he didn't know that there was no more AM radio, he wouldn't know Bonnie Blue.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, how do you communicate? I mean, what do you like listen to and stuff like that? I mean,
I send up smoke signals, Joe.
no, I mean, no, but I mean, where do you get your news from and stuff like that?
From me.
Where do I get my news from?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from me.
And thank you for coming.
The coach. The coach
Huh?
tells me what's going on. I check in with the coach.
I keep
tells me what
him
happened.
informed.
So he's the guy. He's the guy that's he's on all the that's why you're on Instagram. Boy, you look like a cool
I
bastard.
watch.
Huh?
I'll
Lady?
watch Channel 9 I'll watch Channel 9 a few days a week.
Really?
Channel
That's
9
it?
news. No, I watch cable news once in a while. I'm so sick of it that I turn it off. Really?
Yeah, I don't have cable. I don't have cable. That's gone.
Not in your budget.
No, it's gone. No, but you don't need cable anymore.
Not true. Yeah, true.
No more cable.
Right.
I used to pay like over $100. I think like $150 for HBO and all those things. And, now
Everything's wireless
Yeah.
now.
so everything's wireless. It's all you don't do that anymore. Basically, you have cable, Tony?
Yeah, I still have cable.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Who do you have? Comcast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just get rid of it. You'll
They
save
suck.
yourself at least
They-
$1,200 a year,
Yeah, they
more than
suck.
that probably.
Oh, I know. It's
They're bad.
like a mortgage. It's like a mortgage payment.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're bad. They're
Oh.
ridiculous.
yeah, and if you don't pay your bill, they just shut you off.
Like that.
yeah.
Boom,
Yeah,
no
that's right.
no questions.
Huh?
I said that's the way you have to do it because they won't shut it down if you ask them to.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
If you
ridiculous.
call and say I don't want cable anymore, they send like the Gestapo after you to offer you 6 years at 29 cents a month,
Yeah,
and then in 2 months it's up to $400 a month
No.
again.
I know. I don't really get it. I just don't get it.
No, but you're right. I mean, you said you have to come in and run cable through your house and everything else.
Yeah, no, you don't know. You don't have to do
all
that anymore.
wireless.
Yeah, I don't have that cable. I mean, I don't have nothing. I just you turn in your boxes. I don't even have the boxes no more. You don't even need those anymore, right?
No.
No,
So
no
what do
box.
you?
At
So
least, All these TV are already set up.
Yeah, no
What do
more.
you watch? You stream everything, and which do you subscribe to anything? Netflix or anything?
So yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think
gotta do that.
Netflix is like $11 a month, which is
Right.
not bad because they got a lot of nice stuff. And then
My internet's through. Who is it from?
Fidium Fiber.
That's them. Thank you. Yeah, Fidium.
yeah, I'm still on Comcast.
That's it's Fidium and it's my cable. That's my TV now and my internet.
Yeah, that's
Right through there.
that's
Internet.
what do you call it?
Fidium.
Consolidated.
It's what do you call it?
I know you're trying to say.
What is it? What kind of it's some kind of
fiberglass.
fiberglass, or something like that. Yeah, some kind of fiber or something like that.
Some kind of fiber.
Yeah, they don't.
Fiber
It's not, yeah, it's not like cable. It's not like that.
No, it's fiber.
Yeah, it's fiber. So
That's what I have. It's my internet and my so-called cable.
Hey guys, hold on a minute. I gotta
Oh,
kill.
we got a bat. What's the matter? We got a bat?
what do you
No,
got?
I got a wasp, a big one. Hold on.
That's cool.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
get him on. Move the camera. Let's see it. You know.
Hold on.
Oh, what happened? He got stung.
He's scared.
Yeah.
He's scared.
No, I gotta kill this thing.
He's getting the wife.
Yeah,
Wait,
but-
he's afraid. He's afraid.
Hold
No.
on.
His camera went out. Oh,
I know.
He was trying to show. He was trying to. I think it was trying to show us that. So I'm surprised that you're on Instagram now. You know.
I am too. I'm shocked. I'm going to call and find out how I got on Instagram.
Yeah, once you report yourself. Well, that's what happens. You know, the kids. They are. You know, all the kids. They're young people. They go on Instagram and
What is it?
it's you know it's
Is it like the one more now? The
TikTok.
TikTok? Is it something like that?
Well, Instagram has less. Well, Instagram. There's no censorship on Instagram. Basically, you know what I mean. You know,
You can do what you want.
you can not do what you want, but you can show what you want.
Oh,
You know, I mean, you can not within reason. You
Go
can't
on
be like
naked?
too ridiculous, but you know.
you go in there and sit in a chair naked and you can.
Well, I don't know if you could do that, but you know, there's a lot. You know, that you could do. There's a lot of things that you can see. Like
I'll let you know.
no, but there's a lot of things that you can see, like with regards to nature or weather or people getting killed and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? They have all kinds of, but you can't see that on TikTok. You know, TikTok is kind of like, I don't know. It's just all fucked up people on TikTok, basically. You know what I mean?
But I mean,
I mean, not all of them, but you know.
I don't even know how I don't even know how I would get Instagram. How would I get? How would I get it?
What, Instagram?
Yeah.
It's on your fucking phone. You know that.
I don't know.
You can't have Instagram without knowing that you have Instagram.
Oh, then guess what?
Then then
special.
maybe it was hacked.
I'm special. No, it's hacked. That's a good point.
Yeah, it could be hacked. Somebody's like,
Very good point.
yeah, because I just got a notice from you something like that. Hold on one
For
second.
me?
Yeah. Hold on one second. This came in through Facebook. Dennis Clark's friends are also following on me. I don't know what that means, but you know, I guess somebody. Did you tell somebody that you was on? You know, you never really talk about that, right? Because you're kind of like a shy guy. Well, because you know, why would they even start doing that to me?
What did it say?
It says that they're following you on Armed Radio. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I mean, do you got to like some kind of person, like an agent or something like that?
I gotta get something. I don't know.
Yeah. But you know, I don't know where Tony went. He must have went to the hardware
moth.
store to get some.
The moth ate him.
The
I
moth.
had to kill that.
The
It
moth.
was gigantic. I mean, this thing was so big it had a personality.
Yeah. So listen to this now. So each week, you know, we're gonna, you know, because I do a lot of TikTok and I'm a professional TikToker, right? You know what I mean? You know,
Aren't they the ones that went
You're
under?
a pro. You are a pro.
They came back.
no, I mean, you know, I like to just not compliment, but comment on the stories and stuff like that, and see, you know, if I get a rise. And most of the times, I do get a rise out of people. And so, but anyway, this woman here, I don't know if she's a woman, I guess.
You don't know.
No,
You don't know
no,
today.
she's a woman. And so there's this other app that I use that strips the TikTok watermark off it. So there's no TikTok watermark on it. And so she's on TikTok, and she's getting a lot of play from my reposts and my comments and stuff like that. And so everybody's naturally commenting on it. But I just wanted you guys to hear this, because we're going to do this every week on one person. You know what I mean? And
just pick someone out at random. Is that what we're gonna do?
yeah, I pick them out of random. Because some nothing specific about her, but just some things that she would say and stuff like that. So, and then we will all like comment. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You got to put a little effort into it. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. You understand though? You understand? Well, he has his sunglasses on. I really don't think he understands.
It might be asleep.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's do it. So her name actually is
who's her?
Miss Lie Detector is her name actually, and that's her handle on TikTok. That's really not her name; it's her handle on TikTok. And so I'm gonna scroll her back, and hold on, and I'll move her
She's
back.
doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, she
Doesn't shut up for the last hour.
Yeah,
I know.
And so, she's been on loop. But and so this segment here I'm going to use on TikTok. You know what I mean? So we're going to try this. Every week I'll pick out something. It doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a guy, but woman. But better looking than guys.
Could it be a couple?
It could be couples. Yeah, couples only.
Swingers and stuff like that.
Well, I don't know. You get swingers on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me?
No, TikTok? No, I'm thinking.
Oh, I bet you can.
Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So we're going to listen to her right now. Hold on 1 second. We'll put. All right. I think. All right. Yeah, that's okay. So we'll listen to what she says, and then she's only on for like a minute, less, about 30 seconds, and you will critique after.
When it comes to a woman dating an older man, I ask this because I was at dinner with a guy friend of mine the other night. I met him late last summer when I moved over to St. Pete after my divorce, and we've hung out, several times. I've been to his house, I've hung out on his boat, met his brother, we've been to dinner a few times. So we go to dinner the other night, and he makes it abundantly clear that he's interested in dating me. And I ask this because he is 60 and I am 43, almost 44. So keep in mind, he is the type of man that can probably get the majority of women out there. He's 6'5", in amazing shape, great head of hair, looks probably 10 years younger than what he actually is. And on top of all of that, he has fuck you levels of money, as in like a jet and all of that. So he asked, if I want to date. I actually told him I was not sure. I had concerns about the age gap. He assured me that in his world, this is a perfectly acceptable age difference. So I told him, I'm going to think about it. Let's talk about it. We'll go out next week and, discuss it and see what, we come up with and all of that. And also, I definitely have to get to know him on that level much more. But you can see my concerns. That's a pretty hefty age gap. And it's going to look a type of way. So how old is too old? Can a woman that's 43, almost 44, date a 60-year-old man?
Okay. So who wants to go?
This has already been decided. If you look on the, there's a rule about it. Too young, the appropriate age is half your age plus 7.
What do you mean?
So if you take a man's age, divide it by 2, and add 7 years to it, that is the youngest acceptable age to date a woman.
Do you understand that?
I understand exactly what he's saying.
No, you don't.
If you're 60 years old, years old,
30,
half of it's 30 plus 7. Anybody 37 or older is acceptable. That's kind of the conventional wisdom. It doesn't mean everybody feels that way, but that's kind of this norm that has been created over the years. I don't know how it came about, but you can Google what the formula is, and that's what they say. You take half your age plus 7 years, and you shouldn't date anybody younger than that.
So, okay, yeah, but does that make sense?
What he said doesn't. What he said, the math is there, but I don't believe. I'm as far as I go, age doesn't mean shit.
So you go like a 20-year-old?
If that's the case, that's the case.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
No, so I mean,
I mean,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know.
age is.
Are you talking about getting married, or are you talking about going out and having fun, or
No.
two people
Well, I mean,
hanging out
a relationship.
the reason why I commented on this woman is, first of all, one of the red flags. She's divorced already, and she thought that she's still, she's still young. She's 43. Right. So, and what she didn't say is she doesn't have, if we nobody knows about if she has any kids. Who knows? Right. If she has, I imagine she does, maybe,
37, I would imagine. She was married, like you said.
Now, a 60-year-old guy, why would he want to, that has all kinds of fuck you money, why would he want to go with a 43-year-old woman in the first place?
And he's got all kinds of money.
Yeah. And why would he want to go with her in the first place? He just wants
to. The 20-year-old.
Yeah. But I mean, why would he want to? For what? For what purpose? He wouldn't want to start a family. She's too old.
Oh, no, right. That's what I said. So you go to 25, 30-year-old. What's Belichick's girlfriend?
I think she's 24. Is she
24? Yeah,
is she 24?
young? She's pretty young.
She's 24.
Yeah, but I mean, she's too old. And the way she talks, like, we got to sit down and talk about it. What the fuck you got to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. I mean, what kind of people are these people? You know what I'm saying? And so the way she came across on the video, it really, I don't know, it just stuck a nerve. You know what I mean? A guy with fuck you money would be not interested in somebody like her. I'm sorry, he wouldn't. You know what I mean? I don't have fuck you. I have money. I have no money,
no,
right? And I still wouldn't be interested in it. You know what I'm saying? No. I got zero money. Okay.
I mean, there's even bigger age between Belichick and his girlfriend. Bigger age gap. That's 24, and what's he, 80?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, when you talk about a 60-year-old and a 43-year-old, that's a 17-year difference. At 60 and 43, that isn't that big a difference. You could go out and have fun or whatever. Maybe they get 10 decent years together.
Yep.
No. I mean, nobody.
No hassles, no nothing.
Yeah, but nobody who's in their 50s or 60 wants to be with an 80-something-year-old, generally, right? On either way.
What do you mean?
Well, what I'm saying is that it's fine for her to date the guy now, right?
Right.
While he's 60 and virile and whatever the heck he is, right? He's still sounds like he's a young 60.
Right.
But 20 years from now, when she's 63, is she going to want to be with an 80-year-old?
But who when she's 63, who wants to be with her?
Maybe
Right.
Somebody who's 70?
No, I mean,
You're exactly right. Yeah.
Somebody who's 80.
No, I see a lot of ladies. They seem to me to age a lot harder than a lot of guys do.
Yeah.
A lot of guys do.
If I'm 80 and she's 60 something years old, no, I'm gonna pass on that one. Yeah, especially if I have fuck you money.
I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah.
For me, women age harder than men.
Yeah,
Some of them.
they hit the wall faster. They do.
There you go. Hit the wall.
Women
faster.
hit the wall faster. Okay.
They look great. They look great when they're young.
Yeah.
And then they hit a wall.
Now, not all of them.
No, of course, there's exceptions.
There's a lot of exceptions.
A lot of exceptions,
but not all of them. But
there's a lot of guys that are, there's a lot of guys that let themselves go too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's that's why the heck with the age. Take the age, and it's a personality. How when you hang out with a person,
right.
you hang out with a person, what you do together, what fun
right.
you have. If you're gonna sit there and argue all the time, well, hey,
right.
you don't belong together. But if they get along great and they do their thing, and there's no age, you can't give me an age.
No, and I think part of the problem is that the only way that we kind of judge relationships, or the only way we think about them, is that if you get in a relationship, the goal should be that you're together for the rest of your lives, instead of just enjoying the time. If the two of you get along and you're compatible and you can do things together.
I couldn't say any better. Compatible. If it's not compatible, age don't mean shit.
Yeah, I mean, if the 60-year-old man is expecting a 40-year-old woman to remain faithful for him for, when he's on a respirator at 90, that's not reasonable. That's not a reasonable expectation. But if they can have 5, 10, 15, whatever it works out to be, good years together.
Years, good years, correct. Then so that's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't care how old. I don't care how old. And a lot of women I notice out there that at 65, and even before that, but I'm just using, let's say 60, 65, they dress and they don't take care of themselves. They look half decent.
Right.
They don't look, a lot of women.
That's true of guys too, though. Go sit around the bar and look at.
You're right, guys too. But that's my point. Is I don't care what your age is. If you're gonna dress like you're 90, then I don't want nothing to do with you.
Right. No, I know what you mean.
And the thing is that when you get to be older, like us, I mean,
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I'll speak for myself.
I'm leaving.
When you get to be older too, you want to have something in common with people.
Pissed them off. You pissed them off now.
Yeah.
There are some young women that are mature. I mean,
I'm out of here.
Huh? The what?
I said there are some young women who are mature. You know what I mean? They're a little, but you want to have something to talk about. You want to have something in common. If you're in a relationship, it's one thing just to hook up, but if you're trying to have a relationship with somebody, it's not about what's the most beautiful young person you can be with. It's, you want to have something. You got to have something in common.
Yeah. No, I disagree, but yeah, I know what you're saying. I disagree. No,
what do you think?
No, I just disagree with what you say. I mean, but
Well, what do you think? What's your feeling?
My position is almost the same as the coach, right? Pretty much. Age doesn't really matter to me.
No, not at all.
I can adapt.
It's the person.
Some guys can't adapt. They can't, right?
It's the person. It's the person and the personality.
Yeah, I mean, like the coach says, Bill Belichick. I mean, just in music alone. I mean, what do they have in common in music?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Zero.
You
know what I mean? He was looking. He's. I mean, it's nothing.
No.
Don't you think there's some? I mean, is there some? And I'm not talking about anybody in particular, not Belichick or anything else, but I mean, you got to admit that. Well, I don't know. Maybe you don't feel this way. There are situations where it crosses the line to a little bit creepy.
No. What do you mean?
Like when you had Anna Nicole Smith with a 92-year-old guy.
But that was for money, though. That's for money.
I know that, but I'm just saying. I mean, they're.
Yeah, but she was an adult. Yeah, I think it's creepy for like an older guy to go out with somebody in their 20s. Okay, because somebody in their 20s don't know anything.
And I agree 100%.
Yeah, they don't know anything really. They kind of but when a woman start getting up into the 30s, that's a different deal. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. If a woman's in her 40s, and if she's attracted to the guy and she wants to be with him or whatever, I don't think that's creepy. I'm saying like some of these.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, on my scale of rating, I'd give her a mid-4, low-5. What do you think, Coach?
Yeah,
mid-4, low-5. I mean, she's not a showstopper.
This girl?
Yeah, no, she's not a showstopper.
You got the same scenario with Belichick's ex-boss. What's his name? Kraft?
Oh yeah, Bob Kraft.
Bob Kraft.
He's going 18-year-old, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me pose it to you this way, guys. We all have daughters, right? How if your daughter told you she was dating somebody, like, even though, at what point would you kind of go, how much older?
My daughter wouldn't date anybody unless I approve of it. You know what I mean?
That's kind of a.
But I don't think of that.
I
don't think, because I don't think if they were if they're both 25 and 30 each, if they're the same, I don't care. But the person's gonna clear the
so.
But if your 30-year-old daughter came home and said, "Dad, I'm dating this guy. He's 68," What would you say? Come
Does he have
on.
any cash?
Yeah,
Does
first
he
of
have
all,
a
it's any cash.
Can he give me a loan? You know, that type of thing.
And second of all, it's none of my business, really.
No, you know, but the thing is, right?
It's none of my business.
My daughter, my older daughter, she's 54, I think 54. Yeah, she's 54, and my wife is younger than my daughter.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I'm a creep.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, I
so.
could be creepy.
That's not creepy.
No, but I agree with
I
him.
just gave you. I just gave you.
a perfect example.
I just gave the example right there, which I shouldn't have because I'm on the internet. But you know, that's
That's a very good point. Very good
Yeah.
point.
She's younger than my
And his daughter.
It's
Yeah.
all right. Because I mean, people, you have kids, you're young. It doesn't mean that you.
But
I
he
don't
didn't.
think that's
He didn't fall in love with his wife's age. He fell in love with her.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
You didn't fall in love with your wife's age. You fell in love with your wife.
I don't even know what that means.
That means you didn't fall. Oh, she's younger. 50.
Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah.
She's 55. Because your daughter's older.
No, I mean, no,
You
that's- yeah, but-
can't be in love with your wife.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that. What?
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But I didn't even think like that. You know, that doesn't really.
That's my point exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing to think about
Yeah,
there.
I mean, you know, I'm not attracted to one my same age. I'm sorry, it's not. You know.
And that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of, and I don't think it's necessarily gender specific, but I think there are a lot of people who stay young, and I don't mean just looking, but they think young, they're more fun, they want to go out, they want to do things, they're not like, you know, and so it can be hard for an older person to find somebody their own age who has that energy, and you know what I mean?
But here comes that age thing again. That age thing is throw that out the window. It's the person, not the age.
No, I agree with you.
It's the person.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
I think he knows. I mean, I don't know.
And I think an older person, I'm just saying, we're talking about age here. That's what the whole video was about.
Well, that's
right.
About age. So what I'm saying is that there are people who, as they get older, right? And other people who stay younger, not only that they take care of themselves physically or try to do that, but also they think younger. They're like, hey, you want to go to the beach? You want to do something? They're ready. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go into Boston. Let's do things. Other people want to sit on the couch and eat potato chips and do nothing.
Yeah.
Ever. You know, those two people.
But that can happen no matter what the age is.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying those two people might be the same age, but they're not compatible. And the older person that thinks young would be better off with somebody 20 years younger, if that's what it takes.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? 30, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
I agree with Joe, and I agree with both of you.
I don't. Joe's on the views of me. We don't believe in the age thing.
Yeah, we don't
We don't believe in
Yeah.
no such thing as an age thing to me.
we're players actually. You know, well, I'm a retired player, but you know, the coach
I mean,
is
if
still-
my daughter came home, we could say, I mean, it is what it is. If she's happy, so be it. That's up to her.
yeah, I don't think I could take that though. Myself, I don't really think I could.
Well,
take
I mean,
I don't think I don't think I could take it.
we'll end this thing now.
Yeah. Well, you know, what about you, Tony?
What about me?
Well, what you know? Do you have a daughter? Or you have a
Yeah,
daughter?
I have two daughters.
Okay, so what happens if your daughter came home with a, I don't know, an older guy, 20 years older than her? What do you think?
Well, I mean, my daughters are in their 30s, right? So if they
20
came
years
home,
Yeah.
yeah. So if they came home, if they said they were dating somebody in their 50s, I mean, I like Dennis. I mean, it isn't my decision, and I would, you know, it's not my business. If they ask my opinion,
Right. That's exactly. Yeah. They ask your opinion, which
know,
after you met the guy. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
and I wouldn't even, you know, if I don't know the guy, I'm not gonna speak against it. I mean,
I would hope not. I would
No.
hope not. Yeah.
no, of course not. And I mean, if they, you know, I mean, I think we raised them
Yeah.
to understand what the pros and cons are of those different things. So I'd have to trust their judgment, and I wouldn't make them feel like they were doing something wrong, because who am I? I mean, if they love somebody, they love somebody.
Right. I mean,
Exactly.
see,
But I'm saying if my 30-year-old daughter came home with it, said she's dating an 80-year-old guy, and that's what I'm saying. There's a point at which I would probably say, what?
Oh yeah, there's no point, dude. You gotta say what? I mean, you happy? Then I would have to bust it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
If you're happy. Anybody wants to chime in here? You want to text in? And that line is 909-760-1248.
that's correct. And where'd you get that energy to even say that?
I'm out of
Right
breath.
on the screen. It's right on the screen, Jim.
Oh, I know, but that's pretty good.
He knows I can't see.
No, but I mean,
Oh.
I never even knew. Yeah. See, Tony's more stable than we are, though, Coach.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he's more, you know,
yeah.
he's more,
Yeah.
he's more like, you know, stable. We're not stable.
I don't think I'm stable.
No, he's like Rock Hudson.
Yeah. He's not like Rock Hudson.
Yeah, he's like Rock Hudson.
No, he isn't. Rock Hudson was a fag.
No, he wasn't. That's all bullshit.
Yes, he was.
Well, I couldn't see him being a fag with Doris Day. That's for sure.
Oh, jeez.
Come on,
Come on. Come on.
Doris, come on.
Come
I
on.
think that was good, Joe. I do want to say, Joe, I think that was thought provoking. I think that's good that you shared that video, and that's a good conversation because there's, you know, it's an interesting topic.
Yeah, I figured, you know,
Did good.
yeah, I figured, you know,
Throw it out there.
she'll probably get mad, but I don't, you know, what do I care?
Who, her?
Once it goes into TikTok,
I'm gonna say that I think she's a beautiful young woman. I understand her concerns, and if
so
it
what
doesn't
would you
feel
do on a
right,
scale?
don't do it.
Well, it's a scaler.
Yeah, scale
I
him.
mean, I think. I mean,
Come on, take your time now.
I not to.
See,
Who am I to rate anybody?
Your mumble.
I don't see-
Scale it.
Yeah,
We
you're
already scaled it.
He's
I don't
mumbling.
see any. I don't see any. I mean,
You're
she's
mumbling.
beautiful as anybody.
they won't say anything.
I'd
No.
give her I mean, what on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I want to marry.
Or one to the bartender the other night.
No, we'll go to Mary. That's Mary. That's what we use a Mary scale. That's what we use. You know, we always
We always did. We
Yeah.
always have.
Yeah.
Mary was
Our chief what's her name?
Chief executive officer. Chief.
Yeah, she was good.
she was very good.
Very good.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. Mary.
Much talking. She talked. She likes to
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
I mean, I think this girl's a 10.
What girl?
What girl? Mary?
This one?
Is that who you're talking about? You're talking about the TikTok girl?
This one here.
No.
Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah,
talking
her.
about.
She's
You
beautiful.
giving her a 10?
Yeah, she's
No fucking way.
beautiful.
No way.
What would you change about her? She's perfect.
She's perfect. No way.
Compare it to the bartender.
We just gave Coach and I just gave her a mid
4 to 5.
mid 4 to a lower 5. That's what we gave her, like a 4.1, 4.2,
Yeah.
right? I mean, that's, you know.
Okay, raise your hand if you wear prescription glasses.
I don't wear prescription glasses.
Okay, then don't raise your hand. Coach,
Your coach got sunglasses on.
I got sunglasses.
No, but
on.
you know what I mean. You know, I mean, okay, well, that's his style then. What am I gonna tell you? But you know what you're not seeing though is if she has any kids. That's another thing, right? You know, so, but anyway, well, you know, I guess that's enough for her, and you know, unfortunately, yeah, Coach and I give you a 4.
I'm sure we all said something that irritated somebody.
Well, I mean, you know, Coach and I give you a high 4. We'll give you a high 4. But if you have kids, that will drop down to a mid 3. Okay, you know what I mean? Because you're just another single mother in the pool, right? And there's plenty of them in there,
and it's
right?
Funny, all sizes and shapes and ages.
There are plenty, and the
Plenty.
pool is overloaded. The water's coming out of the pool.
Like,
right?
yeah, you take the cover off your pool yet?
No.
Get some of them over to your pool. Get them in there, and the water will overflow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
The pool's enormous.
yeah.
Coach is in rare form tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing
I'm
great.
always
he's
a bit-
doing.
Like somebody gave him a boost, a
I
shot,
know, what you do?
shot of vitamin B12.
Gummies or something like that. The gummies.
I bumped the pancake. Remember?
Oh.
It's like somebody gave you a shot of adrenaline tonight.
Yeah, you know, speaking about adrenaline, the place where you guys hang out, where you guys say it's the best place to hang around,
Which one?
on the East Area Tavern,
Yeah.
they need to change their bartender. Okay.
Who did they have? Who did you have?
It was only one bartender.
There's only one bartender.
It was a guy, right?
No, it was a lady.
Oh, it was.
Oh man, come on. God, yeah. First of all, she doesn't know how to make drinks, and second of all, she's not easy on the eyes. So when you're drinking, you want to be easy on the eyes.
Well, that's why you drink more. They figure you're going to drink more.
Why? Where did you go? Where did you guys go to eat?
Oh, we went to Mary Ann's this morning for breakfast.
No, you said you
Yesterday,
said there was a bartender there.
That was yesterday.
Oh, yeah. What was that, Tony?
What?
Where did we go?
Cracker Barrel.
Oh, the other night?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Saturday night, we went to the Saddle Up Saloon.
Saddle Up Saloon.
Where the hell's that?
Kingston. It's the old Pond View restaurant
The old Pondview restaurant, known for their prime rib.
on 125.
Oh, is that the thing that you can walk out in the water?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a nice little place. It's got a good vibe. It's kind of like a country.
Nice bartenders.
They had a band there.
Nice bartenders.
Yeah, good bartenders.
How'd you make out? Anything? Any action?
Baby steps.
Is that
Baby steps.
is that why I got the camp?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go camping? No, you know what he used to say when he met a girl though.
He's gonna pull it with the Buick LeSabre.
You know what he used to say? He'd be at the bar, he'd go, hey, instead of saying, can I buy a drink? He goes, hey, you want to go take a shower? Remember that? I mean, who does that? Who does
That
that?
happened a couple of times.
Yeah, I know. Hey, do you want to go take a shower? Oh man,
Worked a couple times.
Yeah, I worked a couple of times. I got slapped across the face a couple of times too, but
you did.
it worked.
But you have to know his personality. You know what I mean? He says it just to be funny,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, serious, right?
Of course, I'm serious.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
No, he's got this very good capability of saying something that sounds like a joke, but it could be taken seriously. Just in case.
Yeah, you can take it either way.
Yeah, it's like fish. It's like fishing with. He's a bait master. No,
Yeah, you're a beat master, huh?
I'm a masturbator.
Yeah.
Masturbator.
he's a bait master.
Oh shit. Oh man. Anyway, I'm glad that this winter is over, right?
It's gonna snow on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Probably
It's going to be 75 Tuesday.
it is.
Monday, we got to get through Saturday. Saturday's going to be cold and rain. Saturday,
It was raining tonight.
yeah, when I came over, it was raining. Saturday is rain. Sunday's middle 60s. Monday and Tuesday in the 70s.
Really? Oh well, that's good to know. That's good to
Nice.
know.
Tony's taking his boat out.
What boat? I don't have a boat.
You got a boat somewhere.
Oh, in his warehouse?
Warehouse.
Oh, really?
It's way in the back.
It would be hard to hide it in there.
Oh shit!
No room for anything in there.
Yeah.
He took the Camaro out.
Yeah. Amy came in.
Oh yeah.
Rain.
Amy came in. And Ann Chapman. Yeah, I don't know if you remember them. Ann Chapman.
I know.
She lives in South Carolina. One of the Carolinas. She always comes in every week.
Come on, tell her, come on down.
She's Kimberly's friend.
Amy had a lot of comments last week.
Yeah, she's her. I think I don't know. I think she's married now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
So
think she did. I think she did get married.
Yeah, so she
I
probably
don't know
can't.
what to say.
She, you can't be loose like
She's
that.
in Canada, right?
Who?
Uh,
Who? Amy?
Amy.
No, she's in California.
Oh, Mary's in California.
Yeah, they're all from California.
Okay. Who was from Canada?
Oh, that was Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah,
All
Sarah
right.
was from Canada. But yeah, so thank you, Ann, for coming in, and Amy. We appreciate it. Jimmy's on hiatus or
Yeah,
on
where the hell is Jimmy? You said hiatus. Where is he? On a sign.
We want the truth.
Yeah, we want the truth. Come on, Joe. It's this is a cover up.
Yeah, it is.
I think it is.
Yeah, it's a cover up.
I think it is.
We'll talk later about that off air.
All right.
Oh, boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have to sign off now.
No, but yeah, I mean,
Oh, boy.
but yeah, I mean,
Too much assignment. I mean, you used to send me on assignment. I used to go to Florida and California.
Yeah, but
Now
you
Jimmy's doing it.
Yeah, but you used to at least you used to get stuff done. You know
I have
what I
a
mean?
feeling Jimmy doesn't want to be wherever he is.
No, I don't think so either. But you can only help somebody so far. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Yeah.
But that wraps us up for
Come on.
yeah. Okay, well we can keep going. I mean,
What time is it?
it's 10:00.
We got a late start, don't
50
forget.
minutes. 50. We're at 50 minutes.
No, we're at oh yeah. I thought it was 58. Oh no, we're still going to stay on then.
Yeah.
I got that good segment for TikTok, so that's really good. That's key. That's
Yeah,
critical.
that was good.
Yeah, I'll pick out somebody next week. You know, and if you find
Yeah,
somebody,
that's good. That's good.
yeah, if you find somebody on TikTok or whatever,
I see what you send me. It's all I see. I don't see nothing.
or
else.
Instagram, you know, whatever.
I don't know how to do Instagram. So.
Okay, well, whatever.
Hey, Dennis, maybe you should. Dennis had an idea that he thought it might be a good public service to talk about tonight. Dennis, do you want to share it?
The hell's he talking about?
The other night you came up with. You said on the show you think it's important that we bring up this issue. It had to do with Seabrook.
Oh no, that's hush hush.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
really?
We'll have to talk about that off air too, I guess.
Oh, we'll talk about that. Yeah.
No, we can talk about it. It was on the news, so
Oh, okay. So
Oh, you mean about the nuclear reactor?
the cracks.
We'll crack in the nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
Reactor.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, you put it together.
yeah.
that's what he said.
I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah. No, but you put it together.
Yeah, I know.
He was all right. The truth is, he was hungover one night when they were pouring the concrete.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Take a guess on how thick that wall is in the reactor.
12 inches,
Oh, you're halfway
Keep
there.
going. Keep going.
6 inches.
6 inches thick. The thickest
That's not thick.
6 feet.
You said 6 inches.
6 inches.
It's 6.
No, not 6 feet.
The foundation of my building in Amesbury is 12 inches. You're telling me Seabrook's half the thickness?
Well, I don't know. Anyway, they got cracks in the concrete.
Yeah, it's not 6 inches. Your foundation of your house is.
Is it even running?
Yeah, it's been running 30 years now.
Really?
It was built in the 80s.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you go fishing out there, don't eat the fish.
What's
Yeah.
the one in Pennsylvania? I think. What's
3 Mile Island.
Yeah.
3
Is
Mile
that-
Island.
Yeah. Is that?
That's still running, right?
Oh, it's running too.
Seabrook was supposed to be 20 years. It's been like 30.
And what about Deer Island? What's that? Is that a reactor too?
No, I don't think so.
What is it?
I don't know what's
Well, that's a place where you can buy lobsters up in Maine. Deer Isle.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Where'd you get this guy? Deer Isle? I mean, what's he talking about? You get the lobsters.
Look it up, Joe. Look it up.
What? It's Presco Isle in Maine.
Presque Isle.
Yeah, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, yeah. Have you been up to Maine?
No.
No. All right. Oh,
I used to go to a singles club up there.
Swingers Club.
Same thing. Single club. Singles.
Where?
Oh,
Not shingles either.
No, wait.
Singles.
Where?
wait.
Portland?
Where?
These clubs, these singles clubs run dances. And what is it? Portsmouth? The Circle?
Yeah,
Is it Howard Johnson's there or something?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it's still there.
It's
But
still there.
they used
No,
to,
Howard Johnson's is gone.
Well, I mean, it's still a hotel there.
I think
Yeah.
it's still there, yeah.
Holiday Inn.
It might be Holiday and whatever.
Yeah.
Semantics, all right? So I forgot where I was going with this.
The singles parties. The
The
Yeah.
singles clubs, they're not singles dances, they call them. You can still go to them today. Look at the paper.
No, there's no moment. They don't do that anymore.
Yes, they do.
Because of COVID.
They do
They
it.
ended because of COVID.
They do it. I know they do it.
Really?
I know
Well,
they
you
do.
find me one that go.
They do one. You know where it's a brewery now. You know where the yard used to be.
The backyard.
The yard up in
brewery. Yeah, it's a backyard brewery now.
Yeah, backyard brewery.
Yeah, it used to be the backyard restaurant.
No, I don't know where that is.
Yeah, the yard
I don't
restaurant.
drink beer like that. I don't like that craft beer.
I don't either. But I'm just saying is that they held them there.
Yeah, I like. I mean, I don't like craft beer.
How were they?
But me and somebody else went about a year ago.
Who, Drew?
Just to see what was going on, what it was all about. When I went, I was working at Seabrook when I went to the one in Portsmouth.
Okay.
At the Circle, the Howard Johnson's, whatever it was.
Well, it's not the Howard Johnson.
Whatever it was.
Isn't it the Holiday Inn or something like that?
I don't care if it's the Chateau de Ville. It was there. They used to hold it. They used to hold the singles dances there.
And then what happened?
And how was it? How were they?
They're pretty good. Pretty good. I had a few guys working for me from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and they were all over the country because that was the only thing going on at that time.
Right.
For work. So we had pipe fitters from all over the country.
Mm.
So everybody used to go to, they were married or not, they went to the singles dances.
You should say that though. You just ratted everybody out, all your friends.
They were already ratted out. They divorced. They got remarried. They shitting me.
Oh, you just turned all your buds in. You just
They're not my buds. First of all,
they're union.
They're
right?
too old.
Huh? They're union guys, right?
Union men.
Yeah,
Right.
Brothers. They're your brothers.
yeah, they're all your brothers, right?
Mm.
Okay, so you just ratted them all out. You know what I mean? Just ratted them all out. So what did you do at a singles club anyway?
I was in my prime then. I was in my 30s. I was in my prime. No, 40s.
Was you married?
No, divorced.
Sorry to hear that.
Actually, well, no, that was the first marriage. I was divorced. The second marriage, I wasn't married yet.
Oh, so you was
I was single.
yeah. So
He met her at a singles dance.
Oh
No.
yeah. Oh, you met your wife at the singles dance?
No,
Where'd you meet her?
I knew her from. She used to hang around my brothers.
No, your first wife.
First wife, we were high school sweethearts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Second wife, we used to hang out. Used to live in my area where I grew up. The age thing again. I'm 7 years older than her, so I don't know if that's kosher or not. But
7 years?
7 years,
70?
7 years older than her.
70?
Yeah.
Yeah.
70 years older than her? She's 20 years old?
Yeah.
She's 2. She'd have to be 2.
What are you talking about?
I'm 7 years older than
Oh,
her.
7.
I said it 4 times. 7 years.
You
I'm deaf, not you. You're not.
say because I'm not hearing you.
I'm deaf. You're not.
Hold on. Let me just now say it again. Okay, now I can hear you.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, yeah. So yeah, we can hear each other now. We couldn't hear each other before.
Oh, okay.
You know.
So anyway, where was I going with this?
Oh, you were saying about the singles.
Oh yeah, singles club. We used to go there once after work Friday night. A couple of my buddies from different parts of the world had apartments there and stuff. They stayed there naturally, and we'd go over there, shit, shower, shave, and we'd go out for the night. A few times I never made it back to their hotel room. They left me where I was stranded.
Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible. It was nice. It wasn't terrible. It was nice.
Really? Do you think? What about Tony? Did you feel? What do you feel about Tony like that?
Tony wasn't there.
No, but did you go there, Tony?
No, I didn't even know it existed.
See,
Oh yeah. You can actually look on your phone. You can look it up on your phone.
yeah, you could.
We should get Jimmy up here. We should all go do a walkabout and see what it's all about.
Where?
At wherever the places having the singles dance. Most of the guys went in there weren't
Like investigative.
most of them weren't single.
Yeah, but
I
Tony.
think he's talking about doing an investigative report.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah, that's a good
Tony.
idea. Yeah.
That's
and we'll bring a microphone or something like that.
that's what I'm getting at.
You got to go in with an open mind.
It's-
and
that
just
is
report
right.
What you say, call
I got a funny feeling that's what Jimmy's doing, something like that right now.
Yeah.
It's on the same idea.
I'm not getting that vibe.
But we should get in there with, like you said, investigate, have cameras and mics and
That's
everything
a
else.
great idea. Get all mic'd up.
Oh, mic'd up.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And then I could probably score at the
You know,
same
what you're saying is we're going to wear a wire.
Yeah, that's right. That's another good idea. You can
Yeah.
wear a wire. That's a good idea.
You're okay unless somebody grabs you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. What do you think about that, Coach? Coach, what do you think?
Coach would be the guy to wire up.
Yeah,
Wire up.
yeah.
I didn't have to wire up last
He's
time.
already wired right now. He's wired up right
He's
now.
single. He's got all the moves.
I didn't have to wire up that time.
You got a camper outside. You got a camper. He's all ready to go. Just hop in. You go up. What's the place that you like to go up there on the corner? Up there, you know.
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley campground. All set. You know, pull in there. You'll be the cock of the walk.
I already am.
Put your slide out open. Open the slide out and fucking go. Right? I mean, that's all you got to do. You know,
Let's get ready to rumble.
you'll have all the campground chicks all over you.
I already have that.
You know, throw a door flame on the fire.
Yeah, I already have that.
You know, you all set.
I'm all set. They'll be coming back actually in a couple of weeks
Where?
from tomorrow, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's been doing a countdown for the last 6 months.
yeah.
Yeah, 6 months now.
Well, it's Labor Day week. No, it's Memorial Day weekend. Is the beginning?
Mother's Day.
No, not camping for Mother's Day.
Mother's Day weekend, they're opening.
Who? Hidden Valley.
Yeah.
You're gonna go up there.
Of course, somebody go up
If
there.
I was you, right? You know, if I was you, you know, you get respect. You go up there, right? You pull in, you know, and then
with the camper?
yeah, with the camper, you know, go on a pull through though, not a backup, right? You know, pull in there, right? Pull in, and then you just
Pull in with the Impala, though. It's
Yeah.
gonna be behind the Impala.
whip open the slide out.
That's where the camper came from. You're not going to bring it back up there.
Where?
The camper came from there.
Oh, it did. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty. It's a pretty nice camper. He has two. He has two Max Air fans on the top, brand new. They're brand new, right? Those
The
fans.
4 tires are brand new and all
Yeah.
that.
So I mean, yeah, it's roadworthy, right? It's, you know, so you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, as long as it's. Never mind. This might be kids still awake.
But yeah, you know, if the trailer's rocking, don't come a knocking.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. It's a good.
He got extra heavy duty stabilizer feet to keep it from rocking.
Oh, you do? You get the thing? So you know
The big uns.
what do you call
He
it?
needed it.
Is it?
Biggins.
Is it? You know, when you what do you call those? What do you call those things when they go down? When they go down, what do you call those things?
Eating.
Oh, what do you call those things when they go down? Those things on the side of the trailer, on the side.
Stabilizer. It's stabilizer.
Stabilizer, yeah. I think it has stabilizers, doesn't it?
It has stabilizers. It's going to need them.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
It's going to need them.
Yeah, it's gonna need 'em.
Yeah, that should be something. We pulled it out over the weekend, I guess, right?
Out of Hidden Valley.
Yeah. Yeah, it was over at Hidden Valley.
And then you got to go up there next week.
Yeah, bring it back.
Holy shit!
Bring it back.
I gotta go just to see them go back up. Just go and see it coming back in again.
The babes love it. Yeah.
It's gonna be a homecoming.
Yeah, he's gonna go like this. Excuse me, while I open my slide.
As I do the slide.
Oh shit! Yeah. So make sure you don't put it in the back and you pull through with the fire ring, the whole bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, drop a Duraflame on there and boom, you're good to go. You'll have the chicks all over you.
Right.
The colorful Duraflames.
The chicks are already over me.
Green,
They're already
blue.
over me. I get that shit.
What, those colors?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the Duraflames?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that from time to time on the
You know what color's nice? Copper.
copper.
Yeah. A buddy of mine worked at a mill. What do you call it? What do you call that shop? What do you call it? Milling. What do you do?
Because I can give you 10 feet of type L, half inch.
Yeah, but you got
Throw it on the fire.
You gotta get the little particles from the copper,
And do what?
and you throw them in the fire, and they freaking all different colors.
And then you inhale all the smoke and stuff
Yeah.
like that? No.
Same the stuff you're freaking using.
What?
Same shit.
On the Duraflames? No.
Yeah.
No, they have chemicals for that.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, now that the mics are queued up perfectly, I think, aren't they, Tony?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it?
Now, Tony, don't come in here and sabotage the place next week.
Yeah. I'm not going to really touch anything. I'm just going to
No.
shut it down and
Walk away.
and walk away. That's it. I mean, that's all I'm going to do.
So we're gonna set something up to go to one of these singles dances and do some investigations, like Tony's.
I don't know if Tony.
It would have to be like an undercover thing, and we're trying to get,
Oh yeah, of course it have to be undercover. We ain't gonna go tell them we're in there checking out babes.
No.
I will be, but you guys won't.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Tony can even get out like that. Right?
What?
He can get out to a single bar.
Tony can get out. Yeah, Tony can get out.
He's going to tell us why.
It's investigation.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's an investigation.
She knows I'm a serious. She knows I'm a serious.
When you go there,
She knows I'm a serious journalist, Joe.
Yeah, that's right. And you walk in there, I'll give you a press pass, right?
Yeah.
And you walk in press, and he goes, "You can't wear jeans in here. you got to wear cat."
Actually, the snake singles dances, you couldn't wear jeans and you couldn't wear sneakers
Really?
or hats. You couldn't wear hats, sneakers, or jeans.
Well, what about tats? Can you be all tatted up or anything like that? Any gang related?
Well,
stuff?
that's I never get involved with that stuff, but
you was in the pipe fitters union.
yeah, we don't tie each other up.
No, but you you had a union jacket, didn't you? With logo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
But I have actually the fireside jacket.
No. But you.
Wow, you own that? Well, you own that place.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever go down the fireside? He gets all fireside up. He puts a fireside hat on, a fireside shirt on, which he has, and a fireside jacket on. And he walks in with the glasses.
I went there one time. It was their last night being open. That's the only time I was ever there. I went down with Coach. It was a good night. It was their finale.
Yeah.
Met a lot of nice people. It was a cool place.
He's oh shit, man.
Hey, geez, we didn't bring up the restaurant burned down the other night.
Which one?
Restaurant.
The Wyndham, right across from McDonald's and stuff, where we used to get our burgers and stuff. You didn't. Where is he? You didn't hear that? Where are you?
What?
What restaurant?
There you are. The Restaurante in Wyndham. Been there for 100 years. Near the little par 3 golf course used to be. Right across from McDonald's.
The gas station?
Yeah.
That's
Exit 3.
That was an inside job.
What are you talking about? There's a restaurant that burned down.
Wayside.
I thought it was called the Wyndham.
Or the Wyndham or something. It began with a W.
Yeah,
burned down this week?
Well, I didn't burn down, but the kitchen and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of damage.
It was. Yeah, it was probably,
It was the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like maybe 3 days ago. Probably Tuesday. Today's Thursday. 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Is that a good restaurant? I've never been there.
I have been there years.
I've been there once and it sucked.
I've been there years.
But I don't really think of any good restaurants around here. I mean, other than the regular ones. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it caught fire, Tony. They were remodeling the kitchen and stuff, and I haven't heard exactly what the outcome was, but
probably somebody was like, welding the, and some piece of flame getting the grease, and that's it.
Welding? I weld. Watch out.
No, they you have to weld the vents, right? The exhaust fans in a kitchen.
I see what you're saying. When the remodeling job,
right? You can't just put a piece of flex out, from our 8-foot hood.
Dryer hose.
Yeah. Dryer hose.
Give me 16 feet of dryer hose.
Yeah, you can't do that. Like 4-inch round, that type of thing.
Yeah, at least go 6 if you're gonna.
We should be talking shop right now, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we'll get the passes. Well, I'll give you guys the address of the next. I
want to mention
the next singles club.
Yeah, I want to mention. Don't forget the upcoming lawnmower race. And that's July weekend. I mean, I don't want to like forget about that because that's going to be a big deal.
Well, it is because I'm going to spill my guts because I've been looking to upgrade. So watch out.
Yeah. So I mean,
I've been looking to upgrade.
Do you know how many entries? How many people have already entered? It's amazing. I think we have something like
Well, you thought you thought the Boston Marathon was big?
Yeah.
That
It's
ain't
like,
nothing.
I think there's like 315 entries
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
so far.
Yeah. Crazy. It's gonna be. We got a big field, right? We got the field over there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm looking at upgrading.
Yeah,
So.
and so we're gonna mow the field so there's no ticks, right?
No ticks.
Yeah, no, there'll be no ticks there, so we'll mow that field and get that done, and then we'll spray some stuff in the water over there, so there'll be no mosquitoes as well, right?
Mosquitoes, yeah.
So
Isn't Jimmy going to be manning the finish line?
yeah, Jimmy is going to be the finish line. You know what I mean? That's he's going to be finished on the line.
Yeah, he'll be.
Yeah.
I thought he was in the race.
Yeah.
I was gonna give my old.
You said you was going to give a lawnmower,
my old lawnmower.
but you didn't have any shoes, any wheels on it.
No, there's wheels on it.
Oh, there was?
I'm getting a new one, so I got to give my old one.
Yeah, so the flyers are going to be ready in a couple of weeks, but I just want to let everybody know that don't forget to keep what?
Get your mower lawn. Get your mower wound up.
No, keep what? Keep up. No, we'll keep you updated, right?
Oh, we'll keep you updated on what's going down.
On what's going down and stuff like that. I think Tony's.
What's the first prize this year?
Well, we don't know that. We got to discuss that with
Wasn't
Tony.
it a cruise or something?
Yeah, cruise.
We're collecting.
Yeah.
I think in the pot so far, what is there? Something like $31,000.
Something like that. Yeah, some ridiculous amount. Some ridiculous amount. So, and we might just divvy it up for the first 10 lawnmowers, right? Right? Oh, you want to give all of it?
No, I think it should be top heavy with the first three finishers and then prizes. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I see.
I think all the money should go to us. We're running the thing.
Well, what about the pig roast? After the pig roast,
Yeah, what about the pig roast and
we got to save money for that.
and the band and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You got to think of all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I got a pig lined up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can imagine. But on that note, everybody, thanks for stopping in tonight, and we'll see you next Thursday on Night Talk with Joe Rocks on Radio in Boston. Coach, you got anything to add?
Good night, everybody, and have a good weekend.
Tony?
Good night, America and other countries.
Huh? What'd you say?
He says America again.
Yeah.
And other countries.
He's a typical Yankee. Right?
He's a Yankee Doodle.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night Talk from Joe Rocks. Night Talk on web. Hold on, I got to do it again. This is Night Talk with Joe Rocks from Mom's Radio in Boston. Good night, everybody.